Hello and welcome. This is Eagle Eye 621, and what you see in the distance behind me is the fastest XP farm in Minecraft Java 1.14. This XP farm generates 198,000 XP per hour. This is a little bit of a revisit for my 10,000 subscriber special. Yesterday I passed the 10,000 subscriber mark. Big thank you. Really appreciate the support. I did not think I'd make it past 100, and I'm 100 times past where I thought I was. Now, the reason that I'm back here for this is because of these numbers right here, and most importantly, this number right here. This is the MST, or the MS ticks. And this game runs on 20 ticks per second, and that means that if you have over 50, then you're lagging. If you're running at 100 MSTs, then 2 real life seconds are 4 game seconds. So it takes twice as much time in real life as in the game. Now, you do see this number is bumping up and down around 60 to 65. I will tell you that with the recording software not on, this actually is hovering between 45 and 50. It stays under that 50, and therefore this is legitimately non-lagged the fastest XP farm in Minecraft Java. Now, when you get closer to it, the frames do start to hurt a little bit because there's a lot going on. And just to give you some concept about what's going on, we have some stats here. They said it's 198,000 XP per hour. That's 55 a second. You can go from level 0 to level 30 in under 30 seconds. You can get to 100 in under 10 minutes. And in 1 hour, you'll end up going from 0 to over 227 levels. Now, these are some of the requirements. You can pause the video if you want to see. I'll also throw some iCards up to explain how to make this in parts. And the requirement for this farm to be running is almost 200,000 cactus, and we're making a little over 220,000, as well as almost 800,000 bamboo. We're making about 880,000, and this outputs almost 200,000 cactus green. So we have well over 1,000,000 items per hour flowing through the world. Do need to give some credit. This machine over here is based on a design from Techman88. And this is back from the original 1K special where I built this machine using Il Mango's 60,000 bamboo per hour farms. Those have been replaced in this one with my shaky sand bamboo design. Each one of these is 220,000 per hour. And he helped me, that is OMG Craft, helped me go from about 60 to 1,000 the first time. Now, this is also an answer to the question about, are these machines laggy? And on a per crop basis, they are better than the older machines. Now, unfortunately, these do all break in the 1.15 update. I do have a shaky sand that is currently working in the pre-release 2, and I'll throw a couple of iCards. The way this whole XP farm works is by these furnace farm setups. Each one of these slices is 50 furnaces long. It's 25 on each side. That feeds into a dispenser in order to spit out the unnecessary green dye, and that just drops down to the bottom into this little pool of lava. And then this cactus farm right here is all connected, as well as this bamboo farm is all connected, and they both start at the top. And I'll take a look. Now, this whole world will be available for download. The crop production is actually enough to make one additional slice of this and still be able to supply all of the bamboo and cactus you need. But my computer, my really not great laptop, can't handle another slice and still maintain that under 50 MST. And the way this works is the materials come in through here, and I can actually start on the side over here. When you do download this world, these farms will be off so that they don't break when you try and load up your world. This is the on switch for the bamboo, and that just triggers this slime block with redstone in order to turn on these clocks. and I'm using the slower clock, which is why this is not 230,000 per hour. This is a two redstone tick, not game tick, clock, which is producing 220,000 per hour each. That's all funneled into this water stream. And then it comes up here where I have a very small little setup that just guides and collects the bamboo so there are less total items in the world because there are stacks. And this comes along through here to get lined up against this double chest. And then on its way, I have a little Easter egg for anybody that does want to download this world. I have my original 1K subscriber special book. There is the 10K book that I have in my hand. And a little bonus for any of you that go through the trouble of actually downloading this world. As for the cactus, as I said, this is originally a Techman 88 design, although on a much smaller scale. I found this to be the most lag efficient cactus farm out there based on the testing. And then down here I've done the same thing where I've just put a couple of these things in here to stack the items together so that we have fewer items in the world. When you download this world, the on switch for the cactus one is right here. Now, after you turn this on, you will need to come over here and put a redstone torch right there. And that's in order to make this part work over here. Grabbing cactus because I'm too close. Now, the items from the cactus come up this water stream. And then they're going to come around, once I get to the top, they're going to come around all the way on this side. And they're going to come over on top and then align themselves against this double chest and go across. And then just like with the bamboo, once they get to the end, there is a drop here so that they can then start traveling in the other direction. And because there's no lateral motion, you don't need to realign them every time. You just send them all the way to the other end, drop them down, and then they'll come back, and then drop them down again, and they'll come back again. And when I travel all the way down to the bottom here, you will see that I have a little bit of an item disposal here, just for some cactus. And as you saw, there are bamboo and cactus making it all the way through and to the end. And that's how you know that we are creating a surplus in crops and that all of the furnaces are supplied. As I said, there's actually enough crops to make another entire slice. So if you do download this world and your computer is better than mine, go for it. You can make the fastest XP farm in Minecraft Java 1.14. Do be sure to drop me a link so that I can see it in action. And the way this farm works is through any normal furnace farm. I have some redstone dust here and a lever. When you turn this lever on, powers the dust. The dust then locks the hoppers, which are underneath these furnaces, and that just makes it easier to grab one of the dies in order to get you all of the XP you need. Without that being locked, you'll see that as soon as it's produced, it just drops out the bottom as it's pulled by the hopper. And then if I go to the other side, you can see that the hoppers funnel into the dispenser, and that's over here, and we have one per slice as well, and that spits the items out into the drop chute right here, and again down into the lava. Now these slices are maxed out. They are as far as you can make it while still having the hoppers catch all the items. Because hoppers have a 9,000 per hour speed, you can only support 25 of these furnaces. The 26th will start to clog up the hoppers and it won't work anymore. And throughout the course of this video and also in the description below, I'm going to throw a couple of links and iCards. I'm going to show you a separate video as to how to make each one of these slices, which you can then pull together in your own world. There will be a link to the bamboo farm over here, even though, as I said, that does break in the 1.15 update. I will also add a link to the shaky sand or quantum tick that is working in this pre-release. I'll also link back to this original video from the first build out, which was the 1K special. Again, I really want to thank you guys. I did not think that this would get as far as it had, and I'm very encouraged at all the support you're showing me. Hopefully, I will be back in the not too distant future with a 25,000 subscriber special, and maybe something even beyond that. So, if you did like this video, and if you want to encourage me even more, I do appreciate those likes and those shares with your friend. And for more videos like this, be sure to subscribe. Thanks for stopping by.